And now without a background, my deer can really be on that river. And actually now I don't want it to be transparent. I think now I want it to be, I think now I may want it to be opaque. So I'm going to go back to my layers tab and go to its opacity. Yeah, I like that, more present there. Great. Now I have the hand. What should I do with a hand? What role could it play? Oh, the reason I can't move the hand is because I haven't clicked on done here. I need to click on done, and now I can move my hand. Great, okay. So now I have my deer nicely centered on my landscape. I'm wondering what role this hand could play. Let's see, maybe the hand could be feeding the deer. Oh, this could be a big hand coming from that side. And being over the deer, I would need to get rid of the white, which I can work on. Or maybe my hand could be, let's see if I click on it, and I rotate it, and I make it even bigger. Maybe it could be holding the deer if I get rid of all this white. Or here's another cool function that I hadn't shown you, which is also available to us here in the Layers tab. And that is that I can duplicate images. So let me first make it much smaller. And I can just click on duplicate, 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 duplicate. And you see I now have a bunch of hands. And I could rotate them in different ways. Might be even cooler if I were to do that once I erase the background. They could be coming out of the water. Just a couple of hands, maybe. So what if I have some pictures that I've either created by duplicating an image, or because I just loaded them and now I don't want them? To erase an image, you click on Control while clicking on the image, and then you get that menu, which has the option of deleting the image. Deleting the image. And now I'm seeing that that menu also gives me the image of flipping the image. So I'm going to flip it horizontally. Nope. Flip horizontally, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to flip it vertically. Ah, that's what I wanted to do. See? So now I have the hands, one coming from one side, the other one coming from the other side. But I think I really need to get rid of the white to make this work. First, I'm going to delete this one, delete images. And next, I need to go, where do I go to get rid of the white? I need to find my eraser, which lives in my Decorate tab. And remember, if I just grab the eraser and start erasing, I'll make it smaller, start erasing right there, I'll be erasing areas in the back that I don't want to erase. So undo, what I need to do is make everything smaller. I know I can make it big again and place it the way I want, but this gives me the space to start working on my hand. Maybe I can make it bigger, grab my eraser. Now I want a bigger eraser. And start erasing all of that undesirable white from around the hand. I'm not going to do the detailed job that I did before here, just for the sake of time. I'm going to keep it a little bit rougher. Okay, done. Let's see how it's looking. I'll put it on top of the river just to see how much white I have there. I'm gonna get rid of just a little bit more. Of course, if you were doing this, you would do the super detailed job. All right, done. Let's see. Okay, that'll give us the idea. And actually, since I already kind of cleaned this one up, instead of cleaning this one up, I'll just duplicate the large one and flip it. But I need to go back to layers to do that. So Control click, duplicate, and then Control click, flip. I forget whether it's horizontally or vertically. Vertically, and then Control click on that one to delete it. And now bring everything to the size I want it. So I want my big river. I'm going to center it. That's kind of an interesting idea. So I went to, I'll tell you what the idea that I got in mind. As I saw the deer small back there, first of all, I can't click on the deer. I need to first click on my workspace to then be able to click on my deer and move it. But I had the idea that maybe I could have two deer, one small as though it were in the distance. And then maybe, now that I know how to duplicate things, I can duplicate it and then have a bigger deer here. Cool. Maybe even 3 deer. Duplicate, have 3 deer. And what if I make this one, flip it horizontally, it's facing the other way. It's a really big deer here. Maybe even going off the frame. And now I want to move my hands, but first I need to click on my workspace so I can click on the hand and actually move it. And well, my hands are not working so well with this deer here. So maybe, what if I make my hands a little bit transparent? That might be cool. Maybe coming from the sky. Okay, done with the transparency. Click on it. And if I, well, I could rotate it all the way, but I guess I've now discovered that if I Control click, I can flip vertically. Oh no. Flip horizontally. Keep getting confused with that, so it's coming from above. Oh, I kind of like that. Maybe this hand just goes there. Maybe it's small. So anyway, I hope you get the idea that by using just these very few tools, in reality, we are moving images, we are pulling them forward, pushing them backwards. We are working with transparencies, and we are erasing areas of a picture that we may not want, and then just playing with placements and size and rotations and flipping to create images. And that ideas for the images are not something that you have totally formed ahead of time, but really shift and emerge and reshape themselves as you're working with the pictures on your working space.